Hi guys, I'm Elise from Bella Barista, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to pour latte art. Specifically, I think one of the easiest ones to pour, the love heart. So in this video, I'll be taking you through 3 crucial steps on how to pour a latte art love heart. So we'll start by first making sure that you steam the milk correctly, because if you haven't got the correct microfoam textured milk, you won't be able to pour latte art with it. Secondly, how to start the pour. And thirdly, how to finish the pour and how to make sure that you pour the pattern. So let's dive into steaming the milk. I'm using today our beautiful new Meraki machine, which has a great auto steam function on it. But I'm going to be using the manual steam function just so that I can show you how to steam the milk correctly for other people that aren't using this particular machine. So first things first is making sure that you have the correct size milk pitcher for the volume of milk and making sure that you have the correct volume of milk in your milk pitcher. So let me get Scarlett to zoom in just to show you the milk that I've got in this pitcher. So I'll be using the MHW flagship milk pitcher. You can see here that I've only filled it up just below where the spout of the milk pitcher starts. This is a 550 milliliter milk pitcher, and I'm going to be using an 8-ounce cup for my flat white. So I'm going to start by purging the steam wand. So now that I've got any of the condensated water out of the steam wand, I'm going to now start steaming. So I'll start with the milk, with the steam tip just below the surface of the milk and turn it on. And now lift it to the surface of the milk so that you're getting that choo-choo noise for about 3 to 5 seconds. And now I'm going to push it back towards the middle of the milk pitcher and try and get that spinning motion to knock out those larger air bubbles. Keep my hand on the milk pitcher so that I can check for temperature. And just keep it spinning in the milk pitcher. As soon as it's too hot to handle, turn it off. Now give it a nice firm tap on the surface, and there's your beautiful velvety latte art textured milk. So I first want to start with a high pour to make sure that texturized milk stays in the milk pitcher, ready for the second half of your pour. So I have a nice high pour with a thin stream of milk, making sure I keep going side to side to incorporate the milk with the espresso. Once I get about halfway in the cup, I stop, pull the milk pitcher up, and then come back down ready to pour my latte art. I make sure the milk pitcher is closer to the surface. I start around about the middle, a little bit closer than the middle, and start side to side motion. This pushes out the texturized milk. Once I get towards the top of the cup, and then want to do a nice swipe / cut through to create that love heart pattern. So before I wrap this video up, I just want to go through a few things to look out for to just make sure that it's a little bit easier for you when you're pouring your latte art. So the first thing that I would say is make sure that you don't incorporate too much steam into your milk to start with. That creates it much more bubbles and thicker bubbles, and it is much harder to pour thicker bubbles into any form of latte art. Equally so, make sure that you don't incorporate too little steam into your milk pitcher or too much air into your milk pitcher, as you'll create a really thin milk and you'll struggle to have any foam to pour any latte art with. Also, once you've created your milk texture, don't have it sitting for too long before you start incorporating it to your espresso. If you leave it for too long, the milk will split and you'll just have warm milk underneath and foamed milk on top. And it then makes it much harder for you to pour this into any form of latte art. I hope you've enjoyed this very short tutorial on how to pour a latte art love heart. Don't forget to pop any questions that you've got in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.